The Swan and the Owl. Once upon a time, in a peaceful lake nestled close to a magnificent forest, there lived a graceful swan. Every night, she would glide across the shimmering waters, her white feathers glistening under the gentle moonlight. One such night, as she elegantly danced upon the ripples, a curious owl caught sight of her. Perched high in the branches, the owl watched in awe as the swan performed her mesmerizing dance. Mesmerized by the swan's beauty and grace, the owl couldn't resist but to approach her. "Wow!" exclaimed the owl, his eyes wide with amazement. "You dance so beautifully, dear swan. I've never seen anything quite like it." And thus, with a simple compliment, a beautiful friendship was born between the swan and the owl. Each night, under the silver glow of the moon, the swan and the owl would meet by the lake. They would share tales of their day, exchanging stories and laughter. The swan would tell the owl about the wonders of the lake, while the owl would recount the secrets of the forest. Together, they formed an unlikely but inseparable bond. However, one fateful day, the owl had to return to his home in the heart of the forest. With a heavy heart, he bid farewell to his dear friend, the swan. "You must come visit me sometime," the owl said wistfully, before spreading his wings and disappearing into the dense foliage. Determined to see her friend again, the swan embarked on a journey to the forest. As the golden sun illuminated the trees, she gracefully glided through the air until she reached the owl's dwelling. But to her surprise, she found the forest shrouded in darkness, with only the faintest glimmer of light peeking through the dense canopy. Confused, the swan called out for her friend. "Owl, where are you?" she asked, her voice echoing through the silent forest. Suddenly, from the depths of a hollow tree, she heard the familiar hoot of her friend. "Welcome, dear swan," the owl called out, his voice warm and comforting. "Please, come inside and make yourself at home. I can only emerge when night falls." As dusk descended upon the forest, the owl emerged from his hiding place, welcoming the swan with open wings. Together, they shared a delightful feast, laughing and chatting long into the night. It was a moment of pure joy and friendship. But as the first rays of dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, tragedy struck. A group of travelers passed through the forest, their voices loud and boisterous. Startled by the noise, the owl let out a warning hoot, unknowingly sealing his fate. In their superstition, the travelers took aim with their arrows, and in an instant, the owl was forced to flee to the safety of his hollow tree. Heartbroken and unable to move, the swan could only watch in horror as her dear friend vanished into the darkness. Tears welled in her eyes as she realized the cruel reality of their world. In the end, the swan paid the ultimate price for her loyalty, but her sacrifice serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of friendship and standing by those we hold dear, especially in their darkest hours. As the sun rose higher in the sky, casting its warm glow over the forest, the swan remained perched on the branch where she had last seen her friend. Her heart heavy with sorrow, she couldn't bear to leave, hoping against hope that somehow the owl would return. But alas, the forest remained silent, save for the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. With a heavy heart, the swan finally spread her wings and took flight, her mournful cries echoing through the trees. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, yet the memory of her dear friend lingered in the swan's heart. She continued to glide across the lake every night, her elegant dance a bittersweet reminder of the joy they once shared. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you found yourself smiling or caught up in the excitement, don't forget to show some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. Your likes are our motivation to create more captivating content for you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join our community for a front row seat to all the curious content and exciting adventures coming your way. Stay tuned for more animated tales, fun stories, and delightful surprises. Together, let's embark on a journey of imagination and joy. Thank you for being a part of our amazing adventure.